welcome to a new edition of the Foggy Awareness of Hero-Supe. I'm not sure which number it is, but I will put that on the video. In the Foggy Awareness of Hero-Supe is really just me being aware of things, right? That's all it is, really. And I want to share that awareness with y'all, right? All content is good content, right? So I'm aware of some things. I want to share that awareness with you. And plus, at times, I feel like I don't really have a lot of people to talk to about this stuff. This doesn't seem to be like the average conversation, especially where I'm from. So this has now become a bit for me, right? This is just maybe this is like third Foggy awareness, but either way, I'm just going to share some things that I'm aware of. I don't know if you guys can see this. History has been written by those who conquered others, right? Seems obvious on the surface, yet again, in terms of conversation, that's really diving deep and talking about this kind of stuff, man. We are aware that we've been lied to about a lot of stuff, right? I'm pretty sure we all know that, right? No matter what skin color you are, you know, when it comes to like, you know, history and like what's really going on in the world, everybody knows we've been lied to. Everybody knows that, right? It's not like a, you know, not like a mystery, right? We all know we've been lied to about a lot of stuff. So, you know, to keep it short, right, I want to get into the other things. Well, actually, no, I didn't even got to rush. I'm keeping track of the time. Yeah, it's been written by people who conquer. So, you know, we all know the stories of, you know, these people got captured over here, they moved over here, and they conquered them, and there was genocides over here. All I'm saying is let's just think about some of this stuff, because, you know, I was thinking about this while I was writing this, and I was just thinking about the idea of like why I don't talk to a lot of people. It's because me being aware that history has been written by those who conquer other people, and other people not being aware of that, we'll be having a conversation based off of potential fake history, right? As opposed to talking about that history and diving deep and trying to break it down to see if it's, you know, potentially true from just what we can muster up in our own heads. Some people would just rather say, fuck it, it is true history, and just go with it. I can't get with that, y'all, because like I said, I know the truth, and the truth is that the history is more like, history is written by the people who win, not by the people who lose. So, you know, that's just, I just want to put that into y'all awareness. Remember that, so a lot of stuff that we be, you know, oh, this is history. Some of it is, and some of it is actually just a bold-faced lie that somebody said just because they won a particular fight, and now they're trying to lie to a particular people, right? So just remember, y'all, history is it's written by the winners, okay? You win and you make history, and you get to write history. And like I said, that's important because a lot of our elders in our communities, they tend to go with the history, you know, if they're not aware of it as well, right? They tend to just go with the written history as opposed to wanting to ask, like, well, the people who won were, you know, the people who won were probably trying to change things in a particular way for themselves. So, you know, they won, so they changed things. And you should ask yourself, how was things before they changed it? Should things have been changed in the first place? What y'all fighting for, right? Just ask questions. And normally with the Foggy Awareness, the Hero-Supe, we're trying to keep like a system where I'm talking about just about 3 things for around 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep it like that, you know. We'll see how that goes. There is no religion higher than truth. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? There is no religion higher than truth. I ain't about to sit there and start talking about religion, y'all, because I ain't no religious person. I'm far from religious. Like, I ain't none of that stuff. But yeah, some things are just true, and it's just, you know, you can't break away from it, you know. So like, you know, if you think about the religions, right, you got multiple religions, okay? You got like, you know, just multiple, right? Like I said, I ain't about to make this a whole religious thing because I don't want to go there, but just know you got a multitude of religions, and each one, they would say that the other is lying about something, or the other one isn't telling the truth, or if you don't go with them, then you're going to hell. All right, that's some religion stuff. Yet I would say that all of us being people, we should just look for the truth, right? Next, I'm just putting that into our awareness that there is no religion higher than truth. It don't matter what your Bible, what should this and what should that. It don't matter what none of that stuff say, because if it's a bunch of lies, if you, and I don't want to say if you can't prove it, yet if it is a bunch of lies and it's like proven lies, right? That's the difference between you not being able to show proof of what you're talking about. That's one thing. But then to have proof of an actual lie, that's the truth. So you would have to, you got to change your thinking. You don't want to just crash. You're like, oh, I can't handle the truth, so let me just keep going with the lie. Not cool. Not cool. Like I said, I don't want to, yeah, so there's no religion hide the truth. And like I said, I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because it was religious and all that kind of stuff. People get crazy and scary and all that. Long story short, dude, truth. Just go for the truth. Don't go for the religion. Don't go for your path. Oh, I'm going to tell you, and you come back. No. Just look for truth. Look for truth. And of course, it's hard to find the truth. You ain't going to know unless you start. Get on the path and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And you'll start to get a feel for what the truth actually is and what it sounds like. And the last thing I'm gonna talk to you about, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. And the people, that's that they're gonna use that. They probably gonna cut the video off right there. You ain't got no job, so I ain't got no reason to talk to you. Yet we forget that more likely than not, we have jobs because we want money, right? Isn't that the point, or do we have a job for social status? Let me get into that. So I got some money, right? Like, I ain't bragging or nothing like that. I got some money. Like, I ain't just walking around here with no dollars. I just don't have a job, but I got some money. So that's that's a perspective, right? That's a perspective. That's all. Not a lot of money. I ain't say I had a lot of money, but I do have some. I got some. So again, I'm not rich at all. It's just, you still got to be aware of some things because you don't want to find the stuff out too late. It's okay to figure it out a little bit earlier. So there are 4 types of wealth, if y'all didn't know. It's not just financial wealth either. If y'all look up the definition of wealth, it's going to be directly related to your health. So health and wealth are like the same thing. I'm just throwing that in there too. 4 types of wealth. You got your financial wealth, which is money, your social wealth, which is like people and all that kind of stuff. Your time wealth, which of course is how much you have freedom. And you got your physical wealth, okay, which is just your health. And caution, some jobs give you 1 and 2, which is financial and social status, financial and social wealth, but they rob you with 3 and 4, so they'll take your time and your physical energy, your health. So I'm not the guy out there telling people like, oh, go get a job, even though I am. So it's like 50-50, because I think that people should just more so go into investing and getting businesses and stuff like that, right? And people say, oh, where can we get the money from? Dude, in 2022, there's a million ways to start stuff with damn near $0. And I ain't about to even have this, oh, how you gonna start with $0, bro? Look, just look into it, right? Just look into it. We YouTube everything else. Will Smith, Chris Rock, Roy Jones, Roy Jones? Yeah, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? We YouTube everything else, but we can't YouTube how to start businesses with $0. Come on now. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not the guy that's gonna tell you not to get your job, even though I kind of am, because I don't believe in the whole job system, because I know it creates the mindset of being in the rat race. Now you're so busy worrying about your check every 2 weeks that you can't see further ahead to better planning. Like, that's what investing is. You can see much further ahead, whereas just the job doesn't create that in your mind. Like, they kind of say they want to take care of you, but they're really not, right? Every 2 weeks we'll give you this check. Boom. They ain't gonna teach you nothing about all that other stuff, right? None of that stuff at all. You gotta pick up on that stuff on your own. If you don't, you're just gonna be in that cycle. Oh, I'm working, I feel like I ain't going nowhere, right? So a job will give you temporary financial wealth for sure, and they'll give you some type of social status. Oh, I'm up. I ain't about to start saying no job, man, that the people feel like I'm coming for them, but I'm a this and I'm a that. Most people don't even know the origins of their jobs, right? That tells you that it really is just a social thing. Like, you just want to say you have a job just to be like, yeah, fit in, right? I'd be like, bro, what's the origin of your job? Or like, what's the president of your company? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the morals of your company? Like what are y'all really doing for like the overall people? And they don't even know. They just, man, I'm just coming here to get a job, bro. I'm just coming just to make some money, bro. And that's shallow. It's okay, but it's shallow. And on top of that, like I said, like, it's nothing deeper. So, all we want is to be able to say they got it. Yeah, I'm that cashier, and I make a check every 2 weeks. But I'm unhealthy, and I don't never had time for shit. Right? I'm a cashier. I'm making X amount of dollars every 2 weeks. yet, you know, I never had time to do shit because I'm always at work and my health is bad. So, you know, this has just been another edition of Foggy Awareness of Hero-Supe. Like I said, I'm aware of these things, and I just want to give this to y'all to hopefully put this into y'all awareness too. That's all, you know. Like I am now becoming more aware of myself as well. So like these kind of things I would like to talk about because people don't talk about this kind of shit. It's like people would rather talk about, you know, shadow things, the shit that don't really mean nothing, shit that won't do nothing for you, right? At the very least, you got to have the conversation and have it constantly for you to actually do something with it. If you have it once in a while, then you know you're gonna get once in a while results, which is more likely nothing. Yet me, I'm thinking this shit all the time. I can't talk all the time because I don't have a lot of people to talk to about it. Yet the Foggy Awareness is here, and yeah, we've venting this stuff out. So hopefully y'all learn something. Hopefully y'all bring this into y'all awareness as well. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe. Catch y'all later.